A lot of people use the word burnout, but don't always know what it actually means. So let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Dan. I'm a clinical psychologist and the director of Lavender Psychology. Burnout isn't just being really tired, and it's not just about working too much either. At its core, burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It usually builds up when your nervous system has been under strain for too long without enough recovery or support. And one of the key parts of burnout is this sense of reduced capacity. Things that used to feel manageable suddenly feel really hard. So it can show up in ways like feeling constantly drained, even though you've technically had rest. Simple tasks feeling overwhelming, like replying to a text message or making decisions. Your thinking feeling foggy or slower. Getting more irritable or sensitive than usual. Struggling to focus. And losing motivation for things you usually care about. A big one I hear a lot is people saying they can't push through anymore the way they used to. And that's often the moment they've realized something shift. But burnout doesn't only come from workload, and it doesn't look the same for everyone. For neurodivergent people, burnout can come from a different kind of demand. Not just what you're doing, but what you have to do to function in environments that don't quite fit you. So things like masking or camouflaging for long periods of time, constantly managing how you come across, pushing yourself to meet expectations that don't align with how your brain naturally works. And from the outside, that can look like low motivation, procrastination, withdrawal, but internally, it's usually not about not caring. It's usually more like your nervous system is trying to protect you by reducing how much you're doing because it doesn't have the capacity to keep going at the same pace. So, burnout is not a personal failure. So, rather than asking, how do I push through this? It often becomes a question about what around you needs to change, not just what you need to do differently. So, it's not all falling on you to keep pushing. And that's often where things start to feel a bit more possible again. If any of this resonates, you're welcome to reach out.